I missed you. Yet the words would not come. It would be utterly foolish to reveal her affection after the disregard he had shown her. She should return to the crush of the ball and escape to her room. To be alone with him was highly improper. Society would not care they had been close friends, and he would certainly be livid if he was forced to marry a young lady in her circumstances. Though knowing all of this, she was compelled to continue their conversation, to hear his voice, the cultured yet roughened tone, and possibly once again hear that soft chuckle of pleasure whenever he was amused or delighted. Oh, if she could only make out his features! He seemed so chillingly uncivil, very different from the laughing young man she had known. How much had he changed? What was he now like? At 21 he had been striking. She clearly remembered his swarthy masculine beauty. Eyes that were the grey colour of a winter storm, the slant of his cheekbones, the sensual curve to his lips, and dark golden hair that he normally wore in a messy way. His frame had been lean and hard from his many outdoor activities. Did he possess that same arrogant tilt of his head when he spoke? Confound it! The need to touch him, to learn his face, arose hot and thick inside her. It was this desire that allowed her to regain her senses. I must return inside. Will you escort me, Lord Westcliffe? She knew the placement of every piece of furniture, the location of every window and door, and every inch of grounds of Hadley House. Yet tonight's ball had disconcerted her. Nothing was as it should be. Even the scents that normally guided her were overpowered by the flowers that decorated the ballroom. I have missed you as well, Willow. She froze. You have learned nothing of hiding your emotions. I can see the desire and questions, he admitted softly, a curious undertone of fascination and something darker evident in his voice. I would be a veritable liar if I did not admit to missing you. She struggled to understand the dip in his voice, the intent that saturated his words. Intimate. Though his words were innocuous, they rasped with intimacy. But beyond the intimacy there was anger, and it scraped along her nerve endings. You are angry, she said blandly. It made no sense for her to pretend. His soft chuckle was mirthless. Why are you not married, Lady Willow? Your Duke Salop, was he not all you dreamed of? Could it be he found out behind your beauty lay a heart as cold as the winter? She flinched, but looked to the direction of his voice. I will not rehash the past with you, Lord Westcliffe. We were both young and foolish, and this is now. Footsteps crunched on gravel as he moved closer. Too close. His heat seemed to reach out and caress against her skin. I was young and acted like an imbecile, Lady Willow. You were a fickle and unfeeling bitch.